Hi there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. This is your June 2019 reading. Thank you all so much for tuning in and connecting to you. Love and light to you here yet again. Now, thank you so much for your support with these readings as well. Thank you for tuning into you. And I hope it's not too distracting. I'm reading and recording outside here for you today. So, lovely. Thank you so much again for connecting. Let's get right into it. Dear Cancer. Now, I was meditating on your energy before I turn on the camera, and it was interesting. I was getting that there is a sense of refinement here within a certain, let's say, space that you've been really also heavily interested in carrying out over time. And I'm getting that for a number of you, there might be some aspect or factor that you feel it's like you might need to, let's say, make a decision with it in some kind of way. Like, when it comes down to this part of this process, it's really a matter of also I don't want to say necessarily nitpicking, but kind of also naming. Okay, I'm hearing specifically naming, and for a number of you could just kind of be getting into the more technical sort of space of your work in whatever way that might mean for a number of you, but it's very exciting. And the way to say, it's almost like, when someone is about to kind of also, have a baby or whatever maybe, it's like, okay, now, after we've sort of worked with getting, also I'm hearing generating this income. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you. Now we're kind of like, we're moving into, I'm hearing the scene and sort of describing it and what it's going to, so whatever that may mean. For a number of you, it might actually be, a certain even event that you're throwing. It could be some sort of project that you're planning. Whatever it is, Cancer, for you in particular, I'm seeing that it's some space in which you feel perhaps you've been really involved. Okay, like from I'm hearing present. I'm hearing to past participle. Okay, this is related actually. Sorry about the noise there, Cancer. I hope it's not too loud. But related to in particular, that's related to language, right? Semantics, past, present, future, participle. I believe that's what it's called. Whatever it may be, Cancer. I'm seeing again. There's like this thing about naming, like names, like even like logistics. For a number of you, again, it's like interesting because this guy was just packing up this truck and like heavy. I'm hearing heavy machinery. Okay, I'm hearing work, and there he goes, like driving off, and it almost looks like a moving machine. So for a number of you, you may moving. I said moving machine. Okay, for another, it's like a movie machine. For a number of you, may actually be creating some sort of film, and you're getting ready to like kind of produce it now, even like edit it. You maybe shot the video, and now it's perhaps for a number of you, you've also, I'm hearing, again, generated income in some way, perhaps even funding, but whatever, maybe I'm hearing investment. Yeah, I'm hearing star girl films. I'm not sure what this is doing to, but again, this car, it's like perhaps even like a moving truck, but I'm hearing machine again. All right, so whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you. Again, it's very exciting. I'm seeing that for a number of you, may actually be moving. You may be situating. I'm hearing one second. Restaging. Okay, for a number, it's interesting. I'm seeing someone actually getting ready to they've got like a U-Haul truck, and they're getting ready to offload all of this. I'm hearing all these chandeliers. I don't know. I'm hearing also makeup brushes. I don't know what this is alluding to, Cancer in particular, but like some space in which you may be starting to also get really ready to. I'm hearing capture. I'm hearing your audience's attention. Now, for a number of you, you may be getting ready to even. I'm hearing like photo shoot, like whatever maybe. Particularly for you, Cancer. Now I want to go grab the deck. All right, I'll be right back, and we'll start with your reading. Okay, bye. All right, Cancer. Now, Okay, now we're here with the cards. Let's see here what comes through. It's interesting. I'm seeing like sitting down at a table with like a number of individuals. And I felt compelled to bring, like, I was going to bring my notebook and, like, one pen. Then I was like, no, wait. I need both pens and I need both notebooks. Like, I have two notebooks and two pens. And then I brought this, like, one highlighter that actually sits right in between these two pens, and they're both blue. It's interesting. So whatever this space might be, it may involve even, I'm hearing collaborative research. I'm getting specifically, for a number, I'm seeing, like, you're sitting down with someone and you're, like, practicing names. I don't know, again, what that might be alluding to, but I'm seeing you, like, actually, I'm hearing thrift store, I'm hearing like market, I don't know what that might be alluding to, but it's kind of I'm hearing it's got like a sort of fantasy sort of space to it. It's very exciting for a number of you. I'm hearing, again, generating income. For a number of you, I'm seeing like you may even be thinking of starting an Etsy shop. I'm hearing also for a number of you a salon. I'm seeing for a number of you big time starting a salon. Oh my goodness, for a number of you. I'm seeing as well, I'm hearing a storyboard, playwriting, yeah. I'm hearing staging, okay. Management, I'm hearing master's degree program as well. Okay, so for a number of you may actually be even preparing with, I'm hearing with a teacher, okay, even on like a proctored exam to present your, I'm hearing your proposal. Okay, this might actually, I'm hearing, be for a manuscript of some kind. Here comes the 9 of Cups in reverse, 4 of Wands, 7 of Cups upright. Now, from number 8, I'm seeing there's a little bit of a space of wanting to, I'm hearing of carefulness, okay, where it's like, we want, when we move into this, it's like, yet again, we want it, perhaps there may be a number of factors involved, and there may be even a number of people involved, parties involved, specifically related to the number 2, but I'm hearing hubris, I'm hearing humor, okay, humorous, I'm hearing specifically. There is some space in which perhaps you feel, I'm seeing like 2 people sitting down with like pens, and they've got like papers, and they're ready to, I'm hearing storyboard, playwright, again, it's very sort of, I'm hearing like also physically related energy where you might be thinking of how to present even a certain space. It could be like marketing related, but I'm seeing for number, there are colors involved. I'm hearing coloring pencils. Very, very exciting yet again. Now the feeling I'm getting is, yet again, it's like for a number of you, I'm seeing almost like even 2 musicians who are thinking of, I'm hearing playwriting together. Like they may actually be thinking about, I'm hearing singing. I'm hearing singing a song together. I'm not sure what that might be alluding to, but let's backtrack. I'm seeing writing a song together. Okay, and okay. Now, Cancer. I'm hearing Capricorn strongly. Okay, now there are again a lot of factors here. Here comes the Father of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I'm hearing this is like. It's not just like here's the story and the characters. Okay, it's like here's the story, and I'm hearing its ship that it arrived here with all of its stuff to be kind of like also delivered out. For a number, you may actually be working with like products, managing products. I'm hearing stocks, like actual stock, like a stock of a product in some kind of way. And there's a lot that perhaps needs to be done about this. I'm hearing research. I'm hearing also the retail. Yeah, I'm hearing strongly. Now, you got the Son of Swords in reverse, the 5 of Swords in reverse, Daughter of Cups in reverse, 6 of Pentacles is upright. And there may be some element of practice that you feel could be involved, and be it even, related to material assets in some kind of way. There is perhaps even, oops, sorry about that, Cancer. There might be someone in particular involved. It's like I'm seeing even, it's like, if let's say there's a certain pool of resources of finances, even let's say a certain body of even actual products, I'm getting that there might be a process of sort of, how do we present this stuff? I'm very specific. Here comes the Father of Wands, like, hey, did anyone say present? I'm ready. Okay. And here comes the Hierophant. Yeah, for a number, this could also be a space of audition. There goes that moto again. Okay, so for a number of you, I'm almost seeing it as even in the way of like, you could have already even interviewed a number of people, and now you might be kind of just narrowing it down, making your choice. This could even be related to schools, like you may have auditioned, and now you're kind of getting ready to, I'm hearing commit, okay, as well. And here comes a Hierophant, like, yeah, I'm hearing that's my first name, and my last name, actually. Do you want to keep it? I don't know what that's alluding to. You could be dealing, as well, for a number of you, with a fire sign. Someone who is so, I'm hearing ambivalent. I'm not sure what that's alluding to. I'm hearing about their message. Like, I'm hearing honors wish list. I don't know what that's alluding to, but I'm seeing specifically they're very, I'm hearing they have a certain type of, protocol, I'm hearing in mind, I'm hearing, but to say in the way that they're very, I'm hearing audition strongly, like I'm hearing they undress in the powder room. I don't know what that's alluding to, but like, to say it in the way that they are very also particular about the way that they perhaps present something, but I'm seeing as well for no reason, this is a matter of, practice, like it's almost like I'm hearing on call, like you never really know what they're gonna kind of also call on. I'm almost seeing like someone. I'm hearing. I'm getting it as like someone who you feel perhaps. I'm seeing someone actually like interviewing someone, and then, but the way that they react, I'm hearing in the interview or even the audition is like, is this like role play or is this like role? I'm hearing remind me of the role. Like, I don't know what that's alluding to, but I'm hearing ambivalent, whatever that may mean in particular. Here comes the Fool in reverse. Okay, it's like someone perhaps is recreating the image in some kind of way as well. Now, again, whatever that may mean, in particular for a number of you, there could be a focus on number 44. Just caught sight of the clock. It was 11:34, I believe, and then with 0.4 seconds. So here comes again the Father Wands upright, Five of Cups, Daughter Wands in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So Hermits as well in reverse. Could be dealing with a Virgo for a number of you, but for a number of you, this is a long cycle of practice. I'm hearing programming, preparation, study, research. Also, again, I'm hearing preparation for a certain even act. I'm seeing it in that way. Now, here comes the High Priestess upright, Eight of Wands upright. I'm hearing, here comes the Father of Cups again as well with the Mother of Wands. For a number with a Hierophant, someone perhaps is making I'm hearing, is really, I'm hearing like evolving, okay? I'm hearing it in that way, like presenting, I'm hearing as well their character. I'm hearing they're also the persona. Now, here comes the Ten of Pentacles, ooh, but it's not coming out quite yet. Okay, it's coupled with the Lovers in reverse, which seem to be alone, but it's sitting just over the Tower upright. Tower's at the base of the deck. And again, here comes now splitting is the Ten of Pentacles. It's like, first we had to get the Lovers and the Tower out of the way. The Lovers in reverse and the Tower upright. I'm hearing this has to do with like self-talk, okay? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I'm hearing selfish, like where we may think that someone is being selfish. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but some space in which we feel like, this hasn't felt balanced, this hasn't been fair. I'm hearing, this hasn't felt fair, whatever that space was. I'm getting that, I'm hearing also related to a certain decision. I'll let that pass, Cancer. We'll literally let that pass. With the Tower upright, like let the Tower tumble. I'm hearing tremble and talk. I'm hearing also, I'm hearing to the sky a little bit to make sure we have, I'm hearing the best vantage point here this time. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but I'm seeing like, it's interesting. I'm seeing like someone like the tree is talking to the lightning bolt, okay? And it's like, we need a little more strength here. I'm hearing, please amp it up there with the Lovers and the Tower. For number, this is some kind of connection that perhaps once I all the cards are flying away from literally Cancer. Oh my god, this has never happened in reading. One second. Oh my goodness. Cancer. 1 second. Hold on. The Three of Cups sits in between two tiles and is upright. Is facing upright. Okay, Cancer. We're back. I'm hearing all four of us. I'm not sure what that's alluding to here with the Hierophant in reverse, 3 of Swords in reverse, 9 of Cups upright, and 3 of Cups upright. I'm hearing country swingers. I'm hearing swine. I'm hearing hard swine. I'm not sure what that's alluding to. But yeah, these cards flew out. There are 2 threes. 3 of Swords again, and the 3 of Cups. I'm hearing it's hard to swallow. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but there is perhaps some. I'm hearing path or process that you perhaps moved through in your work, even here for a number of you, that just didn't follow through. Okay, in some shape, it didn't follow. I'm hearing your quotation marks. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but it's kind of weird. Cancer. I'm seeing you I'm hearing Capricorn again strongly. You perhaps told someone something, or even you maybe wrote a contract out, and it's in the contract. I'm hearing this is where we establish certain boundaries. I'm hearing as well, and then it's kind of you didn't want to make it extra obvious or super obvious that certain things are not okay. I'm not sure what that's alluding to. But to say it in the way of, but then I'm hearing there was a breach of contract in a very simple way. I'm hearing specifically, perhaps, for a number, and always take it as you will, whatever that may mean, for a number of you, not necessarily in any particular way, right? Always take it as you will. Always a matter of interpretation, but I'm getting that there was the process of trying to maintain, I'm hearing wanting to maintain a certain type of, I'm hearing system of order there within that space. And I'm seeing that was related to the emotional space specifically, where there was, I'm hearing also contracts involved, or a lot of contracting involved, and there's a very strong focus on the archetype of Capricorn here for a number of you, as I'm getting it, which speaks to actual business in and of itself. So there could be a focus on your midhaven, so you may want to take a look as well at some point at your midhaven angle sign. I'm hearing Aquarius strongly for a number of you, Gemini as well. There might be some form of, I'm hearing specifically geometry related to that. I don't know what that's alluding to, but specifically related to the number 3. Again, you got 2 3s here. So whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you, but I'm hearing Audrey Hepburn. Okay. I'm hearing holds the mic here with the 3 of Cups. Now take a look at that card, whatever you feel that might be alluding to. 1717, this came through in the Virgo reading. Okay. Now, there may be a partnership here. There might be 2 people involved, 3 people. Always, again, however you feel it may relate. But at the same time, I'm seeing again, I'm seeing Cancer. I'm seeing you there was some space in which you felt involved. Okay, again, I'm seeing you kind of you either wrote a contract, or you were interacting with someone, and then something happened. Okay, something went down where you were I don't want to have to put this in quotes. I don't know. There was something that perhaps you felt it's a little. I'm hearing it's a little hit or miss. I'm hearing as well it's something that I feel would kind of restructure the personality of this, I'm hearing, partnership, if I were to blatantly mention that. I don't know what that's alluding to, but something that feels a little I don't want to have to be also the person who comes out and also I'm hearing talks or relates this space to someone else. I'm hearing another person again, whatever that may mean in a particular review, but I'm seeing that there is some social aspect here that perhaps you feel is inevitably involved, and that you really want to perhaps kind of directly address. And again, I'm hearing quotation marks. I don't know what that's alluding to, but again, I'm seeing it's real specific vision. I'm seeing 2 people who are sitting together at a table, and they're getting ready to write out a contract. I'm hearing script as well. I'm hearing manuscript. And one person, they're writing it out, and then one person is looking at the other person, and they're hieroglyphs. I'm hearing hierophant. I don't know what that's alluding to, but they're they're writing it out, and they're okay, we will not, I'm hearing also speak to each other about these things. I don't know, again, what that is alluding to, but, and then as they're saying that, or whatever, it doesn't necessarily have to be that, right, Cancer, but I'm hearing actors. I'm hearing on the shore. I'm hearing Call of Duty. I don't know what that is alluding to, but again, it's I'm seeing these 2 people, they start talking to each other about the contract in some kind of way, but they're just focused. It's really awkward. The feeling I'm getting, Cancer, is you perhaps even want to directly address something, but then you're wondering, there's even perhaps something that you want to point out, but you're should I be the one who like says something about this. Like, I don't know. I don't want my name to go in the script I'm hearing as well as the person who like said that we should say that. Like, it's something like that. And this could be the energy of another, but no, Cancer. I'm saying this is your energy. I'm saying for a number of you, what is your energy, right? Isn't it all reflective? Absolutely, right? In a certain way as well. But again, always take as you will, just channeling it through in that way. But again, it's like I'm seeing that I'm hearing there's a supposed to factor. Okay, I'm hearing. It's interesting because I'm hearing the word orphanage, but I'm hearing supportinage. Like, I don't know what this is alluding to, but again, I'm seeing it as like, it's like this. It's like if I give you also this role, I'm hearing you're gonna like act out in it, right? Like there's something like that. All right, like, and it's like kind of implied, but then it's like not really. I'm hearing it's not really organized. I'm hearing in the way that it's written out, like in the script. Again, I don't know what that's alluding to. I'm hearing something even scientific. I'm hearing meddled. Again, I'm not sure what that's alluding to. But for a number of you, there's something that you feel, I need to like be a lawyer here a little bit. Okay, I'm hearing with what it is that I am also legally presenting myself as. I'm not sure what that's alluding to. I'm hearing what I'm also willing to present for a number of you, what I am presenting. And for a number of you, I'm getting that you may feel that it's a matter of like really establishing certain values from the get-go. Like if you're writing out a contract, whatever it may be, or even if, let's say, you're rewriting a contract, there is something perhaps I'm hearing on swingers. I'm not sure what this is alluding to here with the Three of Cups, but and the Three of Swords, but it's like, something that, let's say, you feel I'm hearing I want to establish my format here, and I'm seeing for a number that you may be working with someone on this space, maybe collaborative, and what is considered another, always take it as you will, but whatever the space may be, that it's like, well, inevitably there will be innovation here in this space. There will inevitably be interaction and collaboration, and so if there is a certain absolute value, perhaps, let's say that an absolute value that you would like to, I'm hearing legalize, even like this is like even why I'm in this project, like this is an absolute, like from the very beginning, this is something, let's say, that I'm hearing is my version of like my perspective, right? It's like this, Cancer, let's finish that thought. It's like, let me make sure that I'm hearing landing on the page. I'm hearing with that one mark that I make first. Okay, so whatever that may mean, I'm seeing someone like land, like they're like gonna also make a first kind of announcement about something, and they're like, I want to set the impression that this is important to me. I'm hearing as well. Now, okay, for a number of you, I'm seeing though, again, let's backtrack, that there's a little bit of this space of like, it's like, well, I'm about to maybe even get involved in a certain network or group, and in the beginning stages, it's like, let's say, I'm imagining it's like, someone who is so clear on what their perspective is on a personal level and what is considered personal, but right from the beginning, let's say, they have a very clear intention and vision for how a certain project can go. And, over time, it's like in that I'm hearing that age of Aquarius sort of establishment. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but like where, this very, I'm hearing broad thinking group of people come together and they start to really innovate, and not to say that it isn't necessarily in any kind of way negative, positive, neutral, but to say it in the way that, plain and simple, it's even experimental in some kind of sense, and whatever that kind of may mean, it's like, well, that's when we can kind of take, I'm hearing figures of speech, literally, I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but like where people can kind of really start to take on certain characters, and I'm hearing develop a whole new type of also consciousness. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, I'm hearing around it. So to say in the way that there may be some sort of even, I'm hearing metamorphosis of certain, I'm hearing titles, I'm hearing and roles, I'm hearing even morals. I'm not sure what that's alluding to. What is a moral? Always take it as you will, Cancer. Absolutely, right? Not saying necessarily that anything is moral or not, or that anything is I'm hearing good because it is considered amoral specifically. Okay, and what is amoral? To say that is distinctive, right, from one person to the next. Again, always take as you will. Like one person may say, I think that it's fair for there to be three opinions in one critique versus two versus one or none. It's like, and another person may come and say, well, I think it's a matter of the first impression, and that's the one that I want to really kind of, I'm hearing, take a deep dive with. So it's like, everyone can kind of have their own definition, and to say it rather in that way, and let's back up, someone may have a very clear idea going into, let's say, a certain project where they're like, also, I would absolutely not, I'm hearing, want to leave, I'm hearing my letter at the front door. I don't know what that's alluding to. I'm hearing also my nest. I'm hearing my nest. I'm hearing the first 3 years, okay? Like there's something where someone may feel like, maybe even, okay. Yeah, for another, I'm hearing that there's even a project that you're thinking of taking off the ground, and it may be related to an actual kind of technology. It could be, let's say, even an app or whatever it may be. And it's like, in its infancy, so to speak, at just the beginning stages, I'm hearing like, I want to make sure that I'm not influenced, I'm hearing specifically, by the teachings of others in that space again, where it's like, someone may come along, it's like, whoa, again, no, please don't flag me. Whew, it's the 9 of Cups, and it just sat on the floor there. Okay. It's like, you don't want me to go anywhere? Okay, so it's like, I'm hearing specifically Cancer. Hold on, okay, to what I'm hearing you see this space of investment as, on an emotional level, on a visionary level, and how that connects with you on a deeply intrinsic, energetic level. I'm hearing in terms of harmony and resonance. And again, I want to emphasize this, not to say that, that it is related to a certain system of morals, and that, but yes, I'm hearing at the same time, but I'm getting that everyone will have a sort of differing opinion of this, and to say it in the way that people will have different opinions of what you consider perhaps moral. And at the end of the day, when we enter that hot and heated room of discussion, on an emotional level especially, what is it that we consider an absolute? Do we appreciate? I'm hearing, one second. Do we appreciate? Yes. I'm hearing, oh, it's so weird, Cancer. I'm hearing our gum when it's chewed in someone else's mouth. Like, I don't know what that's alluding to, but take it as you will. Just don't taste it. No, I'm kidding. Cancer, I'm hearing Taurus. It's like, here's a Hierophant in reverse, mirroring the 3 cups of right. Like, so some of you, I'm hearing, like, it's like, just to say in this way, like, maybe you enter into a relationship and you're like, I am, like, absolutely not okay with, I'm hearing the culture of, I'm hearing trisectomy. I don't know what that's alluding to, but okay. And, someone just comes, like, they come in the very beginning and they're like, I'm for sure, like, not cool with that. That's not my, also my degree. I'm not sure what, again, that might be alluding to, be it some sort of space in which you feel it is related to your system of morals. And again, that is a matter of perception, but it's like, over time, Cancer, you may feel that, well, if I don't, like, also financially advertise this, I'm hearing formally advertise this, it may be taken and almost kind of talked around. Okay, I don't know, what that's alluding to, but it's like, I'm getting it as, like, I'm seeing that it's, for a number of you, this has to do with a certain project or business. For a number of you, I'm seeing it could also have to do with, let's say, a certain emotional space, but it could be both, right? Overlapping one another, where it's like, I also don't want to get my business involved with my emotional life. No. And I'm seeing for a number of you, like, that is a very clear, I'm hearing captioned letter. I'm not sure what that might be alluding to, but, like, that's my verse. And for a number of you, let's backtrack. I'm seeing that at the same time, though, you don't want to, like, dismiss. I'm hearing you don't want to let go of something here. Okay, there's something that you feel like, I don't, just because I don't want it, let's say, to be involved in a certain way doesn't mean that I want to do completely without it. It's like, let's say, for example, okay, but yeah, I'm hearing it has to do with timing for a number of you. It's like, if I start a certain, let's say, even, startup business, and I'm hearing gaming, I'm hearing GoPro, Go Action, GoFundMe as well. I'm hearing, it's like, if I start off with, just myself as the investor, and maybe, and I just tell myself I just want one, like, I'm hearing hero, I'm hearing heroine, I'm hearing survivor, addict, I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but I'm hearing one person to kind of like accompany that, I'm hearing that exchange, I'm hearing publicly. Again, I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but some space in which you feel it's like, I just want one kind of form of representation, okay, like in some kind of way where you're like, or maybe I just want like, one actor to play for this part. Again, whatever it may be it also an investor. I'm seeing that it's like, once you've got, let's say, a number of people also involved in that space, or if you are thinking of bringing on someone in that partnership, it's like, well, I don't, let's say, want even the challenge of the pros, I'm hearing specifically, to bring on another discussion. I'm hearing dynamic about it. For a number of you, I'm hearing you're like, I don't want to have to like address this again. I'm hearing that specifically. For a number of you, I'm getting as well that this is something that you don't want to address until, I'm hearing, a certain time as well. And you're like, I want to leave this out. I'm hearing of the like, I'm hearing I'm hearing the managers, I'm hearing front door letter, I'm hearing office. Like, I don't want to make this like official yet, but if I don't, then it might also, I'm hearing kind of, I'm hearing wash out in the waterworks moment here. I'm hearing specifically, like, I don't know again what that's alluding to, but it's like, for a number of you, I'm getting for a number of you, there may be also some level of interest that you have in a number of different directions, and it's kind of like, I don't want to have to also tell either party that I'm not, I'm hearing that it's not going to work, like that I don't want to, not that it's not going to work, what is considered not working, but I always take it as dual Cancer, but it's like, to say it in the way of, I don't want to have to tell anyone that this is a matter of working or not even, okay, and what is considered working, but I don't want to even have to, like, again, I'm seeing this almost like this desire to detach from the space of describing what you feel is involved in this process. And for a number of you, I'm seeing that this is related to a decision that you feel like eventually I've got to make it, or eventually for a number of you, this is related to funding, it's like, or activism, getting specifically, it's like, I'm gonna have to like choose, or work with a certain party to represent. But again, I'm seeing like that for you, in a certain way, there is the desire to establish. Sorry about the Cancer, the phone cut there, it died right there. Anyhow, it seems yet again that there's, some kind of process of, I'm hearing also transacting, okay? This could even be a negotiation for a number of you where you're like, I don't want to throw someone like totally out of the game, like make it seem like they need to also invest like XYZ amount of money in order to even be involved at all, or to invest this much, let's say, time and energy. I'm seeing for a number, there is a very high standard perhaps that someone has of how things kind of unfold. It could also be a premonition of vision, and on an emotional level, and someone may naturally kind of feel that, like, wow, this is a big deal to this person, and to kind of be involved with it in some shape or form. There's the understanding that I'm hearing things would be need to be negotiated in a certain type of way. I'm hearing a protractor. I'm not sure what this is. I'm hearing protractor affair, protracting the affair. Now, for a number of you, I'm getting specifically that there is some perhaps technological side, even logistic side, even legal side, perhaps, again, to things that, and that came through strongly, right, that perhaps you feel that you'd like to directly address. And I'm hearing it has to do with the long term. For a number of you, you may be thinking of making some kind of promise, I'm hearing as well, that may extend, like, I'm hearing through, like, even with it related specifically to the number 3. I'm hearing 3 years. I'm hearing, and it may have to do with even like the evolution of that space. I'm hearing 3 different audiences, be it also like, we start on this one project, but then that kind of can turn into another project. So for a number of you, I'm seeing, one second, Leo, I'm hearing in Libra, strongly. Okay, like, I'm seeing like a space with really different personalities. I'm seeing there's a question. I'm hearing Hun, like someone calls someone like by a certain name. I'm hearing like Hun, and like someone doesn't like that. I don't know what that's alluding to, but like someone like does not like the way that also that person rotates around in their seat like that. I don't know what this is. Someone feels like someone's got a little bit of like a higher up kind of attitude, and that doesn't really talk to. I'm hearing the Nantucket romance novelist in the right way there. Okay, I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but like some even I'm seeing this is even related to like age. Okay, where I'm seeing it's interesting. I'm seeing like even. It's like someone like walking into a room with, and they're like, let's say a teenager, but they're working with like, I'm hearing fathers on a manuscript. Again, I don't know what that's alluding to, but someone who also, I'm hearing they're from a certain like time. Okay, like time, what is time? But I'm seeing, it's interesting. I'm hearing that song. Was it Two of Hearts? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm hearing Stacy. Okay, 5 hearts here that are drawn out actually on this notebook that I have. Anyways, whatever that may mean, but it's like, you know, it's like everyone has their own opinion. Okay, everybody has their own also like heart and throat chakra, and the way that perhaps they verbalize what they feel. For a number of you, I'm hearing specifically like you're involved with like 5 very different types of creative individuals, and I'm hearing they may all kind of also channel, I'm hearing, and discuss their feelings and their emotions in radically different ways, and I'm hearing responsively. Okay, like they may have different types of, for me this might be an actual discussion space, and whatever it may be for you, Cancer in particular. I'm hearing Libra again. There's it's almost like I'm seeing again like this teenager also who's like, but I'm hearing ba 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 da 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 ba 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 ba. Is that Lady Gaga? Is that Bad Romance? But oh no pa 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 poker face, pa pa poker face, pa 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 poker face, pa pa. You right? Poker face. Cancer. It's like, yeah, and I'm hearing it's real interesting. I'm seeing like a lot of people in a real. If like one person loves to like reenact songs, and someone gets really irritated by that. Like, we look at this person and they're like, are you like trying to be, I'm hearing Jeremy again. I don't know what that's alluding. I'm hearing Jerome. I'm hearing Drufus. I don't know what that's alluding. I'm hearing Derone. I'm hearing strong, like someone here, like I'm hearing they like to like rap love song lyrics. Okay, like, I don't know again what that's alluding to. And perhaps they even like they do like covers or something. Okay, and someone else in that room is like, are you trying to be like cool again? I don't know again what that's alluding to. I'm hearing like colorful. I'm hearing as well in the way that you I'm hearing count your name out loud. Like, again, I'm not sure. It is a little bit it's really weird, kind of odd, Cancer, because I'm seeing that there is this space of it's even almost like a collection as well of different types of even people who may be auditioning, and like they're all like, some are conservative. I'm hearing some are like more I'm hearing like they work with the Admiralty Club. I don't know what this is alluding to, but like they have I'm hearing admonition, like they work for different types of projects. Okay, like perhaps even they are financed by different, anyways, whatever it may be. I'm seeing that like everyone has a certain supposition to their act. Again, I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but this could be legally, whatever, again, politically, okay. But, and then there's this like feeling of like, I'm seeing someone stands up in the crowd and they're like, they're talking, I'm hearing like honest, I'm hearing honest tone of voice. I'm hearing awkward though as well. I don't know, again, what that's, but someone is like, they're doing like Shakespeare, okay? I'm hearing unannounced though. I'm not sure again what that's, and then someone else looks at them and is like, to me, I'm hearing that's where we lose I'm hearing our chance at winning this. Again, I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but I'm seeing the number 3 again here for a number of, and the 4 as well coming through. The time here is 4:40 and it's May 22nd. So 2 + 2, 4, 4:48. So, and again, 2 I'm seeing, and 2, I'm seeing 2 more 2. So again, whatever that may mean, a particular number of you, but something having to do with like something, someone feels like something's a typo as well, and someone's like, that's not a typo, like that's my talk. I'm hearing that's the way that I talk to myself, also through my own I'm hearing position. I'm hearing, I don't know what that's alluding to, but I'm seeing like everyone has their own prerogative as well. Everybody has their own personality and persona and philosophy. And at the end of the day, no one is here, I'm hearing specifically, to take someone else's tongue and like tie it to someone else's and say, you guys need to like do the same thing. You guys need to talk about the same thing. You need to talk about it in the same way. Like, you know, this is a space of, I'm hearing acting, I'm hearing as well. And for a number of you, there might be Oh, okay. I'm seeing like, this is what I'm seeing, Cancer, and I'm hearing Capricorn, Aquarius, and no judgments at all, right? Not in any particular way. Always take as you will, dear Cancer. But I'm seeing like there's a title that like 5 people are auditioning for, okay? And these 5 different contestants, like they give their spiel, and there are different, I'm hearing moderators in the room who have different, I'm hearing systems of beliefs, and they're all having like a different kind of very visceral reaction to the same type of verse that's sung out differently in different ways. And I'm seeing like, you know, after the audition, like everyone goes home, and I'm hearing someone though is still left in their granny panties. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, why someone would be, I'm hearing, invested in that space to begin with. Again, I'm not sure at all what that's alluding to. It could be, I'm seeing it more so in this way. I'm seeing it in terms of like, I'm hearing it in the way of like someone brings to table a certain concept that someone thinks, you know what, there's a lot of wisdom in that. There's a lot that can be kind of derived from that. There is a lot of, let's say even, there's a benefit to working with, let's say, history. I'm hearing specifically like what has been considered, I'm hearing also tried and true. And for some people in that room, I'm seeing them kind of being like, you know, that's not the approach that I think is going to really best serve this type of, I'm hearing, condiment that we want to be serving this dish with. Like, I think that we need, and for number, this is an actual recipe. It's so interesting. I'm seeing like someone kind of like, we need to innovate. I'm hearing the way that I'm hearing the face looks when the food goes in it. Like, I'm not sure again what that's alluding to, but like there's something that someone, I'm seeing like a Chef Cousteau, like who wants to take also the French language to a whole nother level when they're writing up some kind of recipe. Like they maybe want to even create like a certain, I'm hearing like a certain type of even ingredient that doesn't really actually do that. And I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but I'm seeing someone else is kind of like, that's, I'm hearing that's a misjudgment. Okay, again, I don't know what that's alluding to, dear Cancer, but for a number of you, this has to do with someone's acting skills. And someone feels like something is just like way off. Like I'm seeing there being some kind of space of even interaction in which someone may be thinking, you know, I don't know how far this can go. Like, I don't know if this is really, I'm hearing what the gig is all about, really. I'm hearing specifically, and this could be the perceptive space, and this could be the energy of another, but I'm seeing, or your own energy, but I'm seeing that Cancer, like, I'm hearing Libra has a lot to learn here. I'm hearing about how their looks are related to what they are actually listening to. I'm not sure again what that's alluding, but be it a space of influence where someone is kind of like, I'm seeing someone like in a group and they're talking like, I'm hearing they're talking like mad game. I don't know what that's alluding, but like they're talking, they're like throwing these big concepts and philosophies out right in the air. And you know, I'm hearing Richard was rich because he was like, you know, I'm hearing raced to that threshold. Again, I don't know what that's alluding to, but like, again, I take it as you will. And I'm seeing like someone kind of like looking at the way that argument was also, I'm hearing like legally presented and is like, okay, I'm hearing like what was the, I'm hearing the precursor to that statement, like wanting to say, okay, there's got to be like more to that. And there's this truck rolling by, 555 is a license plate, and it's Leia. So I don't know what that's alluding to. Always take it as you will. I'm hearing, and it says universe on the back of it. Wow, universe speaking loud and clear there for a number of you in whatever way perhaps that might be meant, perhaps coming through, not necessarily any particular way, right? Just kind of could be taken perceived in terms of ways. But I'm seeing again like someone is like also very, very goddamn picky, okay? Like they have like 10 suitors and like no one turns them on, okay? It's like, and I'm seeing like someone's grandmother like coming up to them and being like, I'm hearing Esmeralda, why haven't you worked this math problem out yet? I'm hearing, isn't it so obvious? I'm hearing even Einstein, I'm hearing didn't question. I'm hearing the parabola. I'm hearing you have up and you have down. You have in and you have out and you have, I'm hearing you have, I'm hearing go home. I don't know what this is, but I'm seeing someone like is perhaps even like wanting to, like, I don't know what it might be, but really push also their message home. And I am seeing like someone who's actually like really concerned about their grandchildren, like when are you going to get married kind of thing. I'm hearing the Hierophant, he's knocking at your door. I'm hearing What are you doing? I'm hearing in the sister's bathroom all day. I don't know. Oh, wait, stick as well. But I'm seeing like yet again, like someone perhaps zeroes down someone else's philosophy that I'm hearing to a really simple sort of level. Like they really like they deduce it, and they perhaps even present it in terms that feel so. I'm hearing under acknowledged. I don't know what that's, but to someone, perhaps someone. No, let's backtrack. Someone may feel that the way that someone presents a philosophy that they're both kind of alluding to at the same end of I'm hearing of the same day, but in a different way. And I'm hearing also in a different time zone. Okay, so whatever that may mean, image of number view, like in a different way, perhaps specifically. Like they feel that it doesn't really acknowledge their potential. Hey. Oh no, I'm done. Finished. Sorry about that, Cancer. So it was like kind of weird. Again, it's like I'm seeing that there's like some place in which someone feels even like misjudged, misrepresented, and like some aspect of the way that their work is even presented, they feel is like, no. I'm hearing I don't like it. Like I'm seeing someone even getting like some kind of like I'm seeing someone has some type of maybe they wrote like a script and they're having it somehow performed out, or they're having like someone produce it actually, but the way that it's visually like presented, someone's like really, they're kind of like repulsed at. Like they're like, that is not my racing thought when I am thinking about that script. Okay, like as well for number, like I don't know again what that's like I'm hearing. It has to do with Rails. I'm hearing Rails, Ruby on Rails. Oh, for number this might have to do with tech coding. Okay, but it may also have to do for a number of you. I'm hearing red. I'm hearing Otis Redding. Oh, like it may have to do with like romance. Like someone thinks something is like so romantic. All right, like I'm seriously like seeing like someone's grandmother like coming up to them and being like, again, like what? Why didn't you go home with them? I don't know what that's related to, but and it's like I'm seeing this person, and I have this again. I'm seeing this person kind of like that's like not my Romeo. I'm hearing that's not my that's not what I find romantic. I'm hearing as well, and so I'm hearing navy jumpsuit. I'm hearing plaid. Okay, I don't know again. Cancer. I don't know like what's going on. It could also be related to actual the way I'm hearing like how something is physically presented. I'm almost like someone like even like they've got things like even like a catwalk, kind of like a fashion show, like a runway, and someone thinks like something is like, yeah, air may re-represented like in the house, you know, like, and someone else feels like that was a disgrace to all of what I'm hearing Coco Chanel ever surmised their passions would lead. I'm hearing the legacy too. Like again, I don't know again what that's only, but someone feels like, oh my goodness, like is this where all of the dust is gonna kind of blow in the wind to as well? Now, for knowing this is a space of transformation, and say it. Let's backtrack again in the way of, you know, some people may feel that there are there's too much tension here in this room, like whatever this space of making decision is, like, and it's almost like, you know, we can't all make a unanimous vote, a decision on a space that is just inherently dynamic. So, you know, there's a focus on differing opinions, and I'm seeing that there could be a focus as well on, at the end of the day, what you kind of I'm hearing you reconnect to the concept of room 2. Thank you so much for tuning in, Cancer. Enjoy this period, and I'll see you soon. Bye.